Hello, Phil Jackson here from Build Your Salon, and today we're working on you. I want you to start thinking about some of the guilt that you're carrying around with you, how that's impacting on your success, and we're going to move forward together to a place of gratitude. Welcome, and today I want you to look at some of the stuff that's holding you back. I want to look at those guilty feelings, that misspent energy that are affecting your current and your future success. And together we're going to come up with a couple of strategies for dealing with it so that we can move forward to a place of gratitude. Now, guilt comes in three forms. We have guilt for the things that we've done in the past, we have guilt for our current position, and we have guilt for our potential future circumstance as well. When we're looking at guilt in the past, well, do you know what? We've all made mistakes. I've done some horrible, horrible things in my professional life. I've fired people that didn't deserve to be fired. I've run my business in a very biased way. I've really demotivated my team with some of the horrendous decisions that I've made. And I bet you've made some mistakes as well. And that's only looking at my professional life. My personal life has been car crash after car crash through the years. So we won't even go there. But do you know what? And I bet this is the same for you as well. I'm a good person. I'm a nice guy. Generally, I try and get stuff right more than I try and get it wrong. I'm not out there to hurt anybody. And the things that I got wrong in the past, and I bet it's the same with you, the things that I got wrong in the past were the best I could do at the time, given the information that I had and the state of mind that I was in, the tools that I had available. I made the best call I could. I wasn't coming from a place of malicious intent. I wasn't out there to hurt people deliberately. So how do we move on from that guilt in the past? By replaying those situations in your mind, you're reinforcing that negative feeling about yourself, and you're seriously hindering your future success. If you're lucky, the person that you wronged will still be in your life, and you've got a real opportunity to just explain to them why it is you came to the decision that you did, and apologise, and explain that you're still feeling guilty and that it's time for you to move on. But do you know what? You're a better person than me, because the people that I've wronged aren't in my life anymore. I've got things so royally wrong that they've disappeared, they're gone. And there are lots of people that will tell you that you should go back through your contact list, get back in touch with these people, beg their forgiveness so that you can get closure and move on. Do you know what? I can't do it. I won't do it. I don't want to be in that position. So how do we do it? How do we deal with it? Well, you find someone that you trust. You find someone that loves you unconditionally, and you talk it through. And it may well be that you need a catalyst, and my catalyst comes usually in the form of a bottle of red wine, and we sit and we chew a situation over, and I explain why I came to the decision I did, and if they love you, they will understand and they will forgive you. And then it's time for you to forgive yourself, because I'll bet that the other person, the person who's no longer in your life, the person that you wronged, is not giving it the mental attention that you are. So how do we feel guilty about our current situation? Well, it's a very subtle sort of guilt for a lot of people. We kind of hide away our success a little bit. We kind of shield our friends and our family from how well we're doing because we feel guilty. And it's a misspent guilt. The reason you're feeling guilty is because what you're doing is holding a mirror up to other people, and you're showing them that there could be a better way for them as well. You're feeling guilty about your success because your friends and your family aren't successful. But do you know what? That isn't your problem. And that plays through into guilt for our future situation as well, our future potential. I know that I've been guilty of this. I wrote a book. Don't worry, this isn't a sales video. I'm not going to try and sell you my book today, though it is really good and available on Amazon and Kindle. And when I wrote the book, I realised how guilty I felt about my success because I wanted to make a huge fuss about this book. I'd worked really hard. It was a real labour of love and I was really proud of it. But actually, putting those posts on Facebook and Instagram and trying to get the word out about what I've done, I was so happy to pick up the phone and talk to the trade press and do press releases and interviews so that I could get my face into the right magazines to make sales for this book. But trying to put something on my personal timeline about that book was really, really hard for me. Because again, you kind of feel bad for your success. And that's an insane way to be. You are completely limiting your potential if you have those feelings of guilt around your potential success. It's your duty, it's your obligation to start feeling gratitude for the situation you're in, for the freedom that you have, for the options that you have, for the freedom to make the decisions to alter your future. And it's your obligation to absolutely maximise your potential. If the world has dealt you a hand where you're in a position to change your life with the decisions you make, it is your duty to the world to make sure that you're doing your absolute best to succeed. And some of your friends may not like it. Some of your friends won't like the reflection when you hold that mirror up to them. It's an uncomfortable thing to realise that you could be doing better as well. But your true friends, those that really love you, will be thrilled for you. They will thrive on your success as well. There's 150,000 videos about gratitude, so I'm not going to go on about gratitude in a big way in this one. But I found a really simple technique, which is just to get to the end of each day and just write in the bottom of your diary 3 things that you're grateful for. Maybe you had a fantastic meal with your family, or maybe you learnt something new which really inspired you, or maybe you just had a really great day at work and the team was really buzzing. Maybe you got a tip from a client who's always really awkward. Whatever it is, find those 3 things. Scientifically, what you're doing is reinforcing the neural pathways that give you a positive feeling rather than dwelling in that guilty place. I hope that's been really useful to you. If it has, please click the like below. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're not here, you won't hear about the wonderful things that I have to share with you. I'll see you next Monday.